Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to my review of Atomfall. So Atomfall is a thrilling high-stakes action game developed by Rebellion, the same studio behind Sniper Elite and Zombie Army series. Known for their sharp attention to detail in shooter mechanics and world building, Rebellion brings something different with Atomfall, a fast-paced, futuristic survival game that blends both action and strategy. With an intriguing premise and explosive gameplay, Atomfall sets out to capture the essence of intense combat and scientific intrigue in a post apocalyptic world. So, starting off, Atomfall places you in the boots of a skilled operative fighting to survive in a dystopian future where the Earth is on the brink of collapse. The game takes place in northern England, 5 years after the Windscale nuclear disaster. In this alternate universe, the area of Windscale and surrounding areas were never quite able to recover from this disaster, leading to the events of this alternate reality game. The map is full of so much stuff to do, including just exploring this fictional quarantine zone, scavenging, crafting, bartering with NPCs, fighting and talking your way through a British countryside setting filled with bizarre characters, cults, and rogue government agencies. Inside the quarantine zones, not everything is as it seems. Through exploration, conversation, investigation, and combat, you will uncover leads, invaluable information that will help you piece down together what really happened at Windscale. So instead of there being specific like quests, like a marker that tells you exactly what to do, you're just walking around and piecing together leads by talking to NPCs. And by having that as like your main way of quests, it really helps with the replayability, as it means that every time you replay the game, you can find new leads, find new information, and uncover new secrets that you didn't in your first playthrough. Nothing is handed to you in the quarantine zone. Craft items and weapons that may save your life. Ransacked ruined houses for survival supplies, and unearth hidden treasures using your trusty metal detector. I'm getting some of this information, like these specific things, from atomfall.com, and then I'm going to be giving my input on it. So after spending a couple of hours, the bartering system is pretty good. Instead of there being a currency, you're talking to NPCs, and it really makes you want to talk to these NPCs. As like in a traditional game, maybe if you don't want to do side quests, you won't talk to the NPCs. This definitely makes it a lot more like active, as like, going around the community, and it really hits that like small town vibe where you're in an area and everybody knows each other, everybody knows what's going on. Combat. Now, this is something that's very lackluster in Atomfall. And after spending, a while on the game, I can say that I don't really like the melee combat and like the gunplay of the game. It's not bad, it's just not really that good. But I do like, though, how much there is to do on the map. So like, you'll be walking around and you'll be finding like cultists, rogue government agencies that you can either try to sneak or talk your way through or fight. And I feel like the map is just super well done in there. You're never going to feel bored while playing Atomfall. And the replayability is definitely there, and it definitely is definitely a very good and easily replayable game. The visuals of the map are astounding. Like, Windscale itself is amazing, but even just the surrounding forests are just so well designed, and it just, like, being there, it just feels like a really nice area, and it seems like they put a lot of effort into creating this map. The narrative of Atomfall is set in a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction due to a catastrophic nuclear disaster. And most of it takes place in Windscale, where you talk to all of the NPCs to get new information. This game is definitely similar to like a Fallout type game, but I feel like it stands on its own in just the design and game and everything like that. And overall, I would give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It would be higher, but I just do not like the combat. But everything else, from the lead system and investigations to the maps to the characters to sound map design, everything like that, is really, really good. And I would definitely recommend this as almost a must play, at least once, if not multiple times. So, yeah, if you want to get Atomfall, it's available on Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows PC, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store, the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, as well as on Game Pass. So it is a day one release on Game Pass. So that's how I play it. So if you already have Game Pass, do not worry. You do not have to buy this game. And especially if you have Game Pass, I would 100% recommend it because you're already paying for Game Pass. Why not play this fantastic game as well? And that is about it. Thank you so much for watching my Atomfall review video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.